Hello you, welcome back to Geekism. You join me in another brick in the mall. We've left the game running for a little while to build up some money in the bank again. We've got $64,000 and with that we're going to start work on our entertainment complex. We've still got some shops to build, but I feel like a little bit of a break from shops. I feel like we should have a look at some of the other features in the game. But before we do that, we need to finish off this little area here. We opened our HMV style store last time. Well, that's tricky to say. I managed to get through it though. We opened this up in our last episode, but we did need a name. So at the moment it's called Store 11, which hasn't got much of a ring to it. Loads of different suggestions. We had a few similar ones as well. The most popular one was Hoodlington, who said it in a similar vein to others. Suggestions. How about HGV, as in his geeky voice? Few people put HGV, his Geekism voice, his geek voice, that sort of thing. And obviously it's a play on words with it being like HMV and also like heavy goods vehicle, I guess. So I think that's pretty good. We'll call it HGV. So thank you to everyone who suggested that, and everyone suggested. Try that again. Everyone who suggested names altogether. HGV storage. And then that's done as well. There we go. Other thing that I wanted to mention was Jesse DeRouge, I believe it's pronounced. I apologise if it isn't. Pointed out that Geekism, Eatism even, we didn't sort out the zoning for it, which is something we do need to do. So we can go to assign, fast food restaurant, and select this correctly, like so. We may as well take it down to there, but we'll get rid of that little bit there. And we'll say that we're done. So now that these end seats here that weren't being able to be used before now can be. Apart from that, we're looking pretty good. So yeah, I want to start. Eventually we will bring this round. I think the whole thing's probably going to fit into about this sort of space here. I know we've got all of this, but you know, that's just crazy. I think the whole thing's probably going to fit about here, but I do want to start working on a little interesting thing down here. So let's build up some roads. Road work. I want to leave a space and then leave a space and then have parking. That noise is horrific. It's still there. I'm going to turn the volume of the game down a little. There we go. And I might even turn it down here as well, because that really is options sound really is very, very loud. Okay. Okay, so we do want to do that. We want to build a bit of parking. Sorry if I'm talking a little quiet, by the way. It's quite late at night when I'm recording this, and there's people in the house are sleeping. If you've been watching the vlogs and stuff, reading the Twitter posts and things, you'll know that we are expecting. So the wife is having a little bit of sleep in here and there. So this is what I wanted to do. Oh no, what's this? Oh, it's staff only parking. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Should we get rid of all that? Sorry. Keeping him busy. Customer parking is what we want. I wanted to leave a little gap here to make it a little bit more interesting, but I'm not sure now. I just want to fill it in, to be honest. Let's do it and see what happens. Remove that and that. There we go. Just kind of breaking up the thing, you know, so it's not just one huge block of car park, so to speak. We'll add in a little bit of a pattern like so, and then we can add the road work in, so customer parking there, and then we'll basically mirror it with this area here. So we're going to bring down, what we're going to do, we're going to have that path there, so then we need a row of parking, and then a road, like that, and then a row of parking here. And then that's the building then. Okay, so that's good. So we'll do that. We can't do it just yet, but we can do that. Do that. As soon as these pieces are finished. There we go. And then we can do that. That gives us a good chunk of parking. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, cool. And then we'll start building. I think actually, you know what? We'll build it to the side here. We were going to go down here, but that's going to make it quite long and a bit boring, so instead what we'll do is we'll carry this road here along, and this, well, we've done parking there now, but that's fine, that can be the end of the parking. We'll build this road here along as well, and then we'll add in let's have a look at this bus stop. Should we think about maybe doing a bus stop? Yeah, it's not something we've done so far, but we can put one in. pretty sure we just have to drop it down. Maybe we'll drop one up here as well, somewhere. Maybe if we get rid of that space there, remove roadwork, and add a bus stop. Don't know if we have to do anything other than just setting the space as a bus stop or not. But I'm assuming we have no... look, there it is, bus stop. Yeah, look, a bus has come in and dropped a few people off. Okay, that's good, but this one will be the main bus stop, really. Build that there. Hopefully those cars don't... Yeah, there we go, that's fine. So there we go, a bus stop. Let's see, bus comes in. Yeah, seems to work. There's a few people hanging. She's hanging around for a bus, is she? There we go, Casey Munoz is waiting for a bus. That's pretty good. Who else is waiting for a bus? Rachel Howell. Awesome, so it just looks like we can drop it off there. I don't really know what the benefit is that. Perhaps it's just, makes less parking spaces needed. I guess that's what it is. We'll leave that open in case we run down here. Okay, so let's have a look then. A cinema is what I'm really interested in starting today. We've only got 13 grand to do it with though, because we've spent an absolute fortune on parking. So we'll just have a little look. We might have to leave the game running for a little while and come back to it. Let's have a look. Build. Object. So I think for a cinema we're going to need these spectator seats, 300 each. A movie projector is 10,000 for one of them, and then I'm assuming we need some sort of counter that people go to first of all. Order counter, or is there another one? Checkout counter. Maybe it's order counter. Yeah, it looks like it's order counter, I guess. Let's... I don't really know. I haven't really seen how it works. Order counter is up here. Don't think there was a way. I can't remember how we linked it all up. It just kind of worked, didn't it? But I'm assuming we have to link up stuff. What rooms can we build? Oh no, a sign, isn't it? There we go, so we can build a movie theatre, and then ticket lobby. Okay, lobby where customers buy tickets for events such as movie projections, and then mandatory for movie theatres. So it requires access, cashiers, order counters, and a linked business. And then a movie theatre requires access, projector, seats, and a ticket lobby. Okay, so there we go. So we need ticket lobby and movie theatre. They're the two things that we're going to be building together. So we'll start the ticket lobby here, sort of that sort of area. And then we'll have it open out into 1, 2 screens, maybe even 3, 4, 5. We'll end up with a bit of a multiplex. I think that could be quite cool. Alright, well we need some money, so we'll let the game run for a little while and get some cash in the coffers. Right, I've let the game run for a little while. We now have $120,000 in the bank account. It's actually been a couple of days since I started this video. I took on some overtime at work. One of my colleagues, unfortunately, has had a family bereavement, so we've kind of all chipped together and took over his shift for a little while so we can have a few days off. It does mean that I've worked for 14-hour days in a row, so this was... started filming this on last Thursday, I think. It's now Tuesday or something like that. I actually started filming this before the Rollercoaster Tycoon April Fool video went out. That has since gone out. I'm glad you all enjoyed it and took it in the the bit of fun that it was meant to be. For everyone asking for episode 2, you can all get stuffed because the game is awful. I'm just realised that my microphone's a little loud. I was going to turn that down a little. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll carry on. We were building, if I remember rightly, it seems like an age ago, but if you remember rightly, we were trying to build a cinema in this space here, or at least the beginnings of a cinema. Because I've got a feeling even 120 grand isn't going to stretch that far. So let's have a look. Let's go to build. Found out we need. I'm just going to double check. I'm pretty sure we need 2 rooms. We need a ticket lobby, cashiers, order counters, and a linked business. Yeah, and a movie theatre. Projectors, seats, and a lobby. So we can also do a bowling alley as well using that ticket lobby. But for now, we're just going to do the first screen of a cinema. So let's build a foundation. I'm not going to put it straight to the front here. I think we could do a little setback. We have a little bit of a plaza. I mean, no, we can't really build plazas in the game yet, but I am actually thinking that a plaza is possibly something we can get to in the end. I don't want to build it 4 by 6, but I want to know where the middle is. So if we now go 6 by 6, I mean, it's still pretty small, isn't it? How about we come down to, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 either way, 10. There we go. So let's do 10 by, let's do 10 by 12. See how we get on with that. Because what I'm thinking is eventually we have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 screens around here. We do a large, multiplex cinema. But for now, let's get the time sped up. Let's have that as our lobby, and let's have our first screen 14 by 13. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's pretty much, needs to be one longer really. But let's do, what's that? 13 by 13. That seems a silly size for a screen. I'll tell you what then, let's do it this way. Let's do 3. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do long ones along there. Oh, there's some virus thing going off. Never mind. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, okay, let's do it this big. And that's probably going to get rid of that wall, but that's okay. I can deal with that. What I'm thinking is, if we do it like this, and that's going to be our 2 screens. It leaves a bit of a funny shape in the middle, but I guess we could use that for a bathroom. A restroom. So I think we'll probably do that. Yeah, let's build that as a restroom. Yeah, there we go, perfect. We just have to add some of those walls back in. Just those 2 there, I think. And then we'll start with some doorways. So objects, doors. I think we'll just have single doors into the cinema. You're going to get stuck, but you can fill up that door and get yourself out. And we'll have a door in there. And we'll have double doors. 2, so hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8. So they need to go 3 either side. Or we could do 2 and 2. Yeah, let's do 2 and 2. There we go. So this area here will be a big plaza once we're done. Here. These are going to be our first 2 cinemas, but we'll just build 1 there because we've already spent about half of our money doing that. So we need to get the movie projector. Oh, there we go. I didn't think we could rotate it. Oh, that's a little bit irritating. I didn't even think to make those the right size. We really kind of want that in the middle, don't we? So let's build the rooms out a little. Foundation. Do that. And do that. Can we not do that? Yep, there we go. That fixes the problem. Okay, cool. So, objects. Movie projector can go there. And then spectator seat needs to go here. We can do like 3 and 3 is what I'm thinking. So we'll have 2 back. How much are these? These are costing me 300. Okay, so let's go like this. And we'll go all the way down. I think we will just build 1 for now. Because they only cost me 300 each. Let's see what that sort of does to the costings of everything. Okay, let's do that. Because I'd rather have 1 operational than have 2 and not be able to do the costings we need in here. So, we also want order counter. Needs to go this way. That's good. And we'll have... I mean, normally, yeah, I didn't really think about this. Normally, there's a corridor in between the lobby and the cinema that you have to walk down to get to your screens. But we'll do this as a smaller cinema for now. Never mind about that. So we'll have 1 there and 1 there, and pretty sure that's all we need other than staff, I think. So let's with cashiers, order counters, and the linked business. Yeah. Okay. So. Let's set that as a lobby. Okay. And then set this as a movie theatre. And now we get to manage. And movie theatre, assign lobby, that one there. Okay. So the movie theatre itself, assign lobby. Why Maybe, do we need staff before it's accessible? Okay, let's try that. So ticket lobby, staff, hire cashier. Do you have any decent cashier? Oh, you're not awful. Let's hire you. And we don't really want to be open at 9 AM in the morning, do we? Let's open at 12. And that's the staff. Let's go to movie ticket lobby zoning. So we're going to open at 12, and we'll close at 1 in the morning. Yeah, that's about as late as they go. Maybe we'll push it a little bit back. 10 AM in the morning, because there are some kiddie films going on, and we're going to close at midnight. Yeah, that sounds about right. So staffing then, we need another cashier. Unfortunately, we haven't got anyone very good, so you can do the late shift. Actually, you can do the morning shift because it'd be a bit quieter. So you start at 10 for 8 hours, and you come in at 3 for 8 hours. 8, 9, 10, 11. So you come in at 4 for 8 hours. And that'll be midnight. And there's a little bit of crossover at around 6 PM. I don't think that'll be needed, but... Okay, so what's going on here? What's up? Queues are full in Geekos, we know that. Yeah, we have a big problem with that at the moment. Queues are full in Eatism as well. And they can't go to the restaurant. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure Eatism is open 24/7. Yeah, so it's just the fact that it's full, I guess. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. The problems will go away as we carry on playing, because we're going to build other stores that sell similar stuff that people are going to sort of spread themselves around. Alright, let's have a look. I want to see whether we can set this movie theatre up now. So, manage, movie theatre, assign lobby. Right, that's done it now. So we needed that staff member to do it. Reassign lobby, yeah. Okay, so ticket lobby is now open. So... Is that all we have to do? Okay, so he's coming in. They bought a ticket, they've gone in here, they've sat down. So how often do so people are coming in, yes, movies are going, we're rocking. Oh, and there we go, the film's on. Oh wow, look at that, it actually puts the screen pretty well. We've kind of picked that size in really quite well actually, that looks pretty good. People are coming in halfway through the movie for some weird reason. You're coming in halfway through the movie as well. Kind of just like it loops. Maybe it's like an infomercial type thing. But anyway, it's making us money. That's great. All we need to do now is make the place look a little bit prettier, I think. And then we'll look at filling out movie screen number 2 as well. So, let's go to build. And let's sort this bathroom out first of all. It can be a unisex bathroom. So, we need to have a cubicle. And we'll have... Oh, look at those. We actually get to see the toilet. How lovely. We'll have... 4 cubicles along the back there. We'll have a couple of sinks here. We won't have urinals. We'll have this as a public one. Vending machines are pretty standard inside these places as well. And we build an arcade in here as well. But for now, we'll just have a couple of vending machines there. Trash can in the toilet to make it look a bit more clean. Stuff like that. Let's have a couple of plants there as well as people come in. Okay, great. And the last thing I want to do is change the floor as well, make it look a little bit nicer. I'm pretty sure this floor needs to be a lovely wooden colour. Are you not going to let me do those bits there? Do we have to draw you in? Yeah, we do. That's fine. That was quite expensive. And I'm pretty sure we need to do a nice red carpet in the actual movie theatre. All the rest are too bright. We might as well go to fill. Fill you in. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks great. You actually look like a movie theatre. So it's now gone midnight, is it? Yeah, 3 in the morning. Place has still got a few people around, though. Still people hanging around. Okay, I want to make this... this floor here a little bit nicer. Fill? Why does it let me do that? Assign. Ah, I see. Sorry, I'm getting all confused. Build. There we go, floor. Bathroom. What did we do the bathrooms up here? We'll try and keep it all the same so at a glance we can see. It's this tighter tile. Tighter tile. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely the bathroom floor, isn't it there? Okay, let's create this into a theatre as well, just so it looks good. Although really I don't think we need it, and I'm pretty sure people will just pick whichever one they go to. But that should be okay. we can... What am I doing? I'm getting all lost. We have to set this to be a restroom, don't we? Assign restroom. There we go, restroom 15. We'll name all this later on. So, what do we want to do? We want to go to build. We want to go to objects. And we want to go to the movie projector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the movie projector is going to go there. I mean, we might look at maybe building these rooms back a little so it looks like it's a little bit more sort of set back, not in the middle of the room. That's probably not a bad idea. But we can do that when we've got the cash needed to do it. Seating wise, we're going to do the same sort of system here. There we go. Whoops. Now, how we hook this up to the cinema, I'm not quite sure. Maybe you just will have to. We're going to have to assign it as a movie theatre, but what I'm hoping is we can draw, and maybe draw this one across. There we go, and turn it all into the same building. So now, now there's just multiple screens from the same counter, which is exactly what we want. Doesn't seem to affect this area up here. So yeah, pretty happy with that. One thing I'll do is put a staff door in the top here. Although it isn't going to be really used. I think we won't put it there because that'll be right in the way of the screen, but we'll put staff doors here and here, just because that is where staffing would be. In fact, could we maybe pop a bit of park in there? I know it'll mean staff walking through while the movie's on, but let's just see if parking fits. No, it doesn't really fit nicely anyway, so ignore that, shall we? But there we go, we've got two cinema screens on the go. What I'd like to do eventually is make this a cinema screen, this a cinema screen, perhaps put a bowling alley at the back, and maybe into a really cool little complex. Right, so now that's done and operational, I'm hoping it's making money. We made $9 yesterday, which seems like the cinema is making money. Let's have a look. No, I want to actually select the theatre. There we go. Movie theatre 14. How do I see if that's making money? Select. Manage. Oh no, it'll be the lobby that's making the money. There we go. Okay. Yes, seems to be making money. Profit margin 69%. Gross profits. Net profit in the last 30 days. It made money. Yes. Okay, that's good. So what I need then, folks, is a name. A name for our movie theatre. It doesn't necessarily have to be geeky themed. I mean, I know we like to call it something, geek, like we've done HGV, we've got Geekism, and iGeekism, and what was this called as well? This was like Geekos, there we go. But it doesn't have to be geeky themed, we want a cool name for a movie theatre here, or maybe actually name it as a complex, like a movie complex, because we'll do a bowling alley on the back of it as well, and then once we've done the bowling alley, we might do a second entrance here, and then we'll carry on the stores around the back here. We'll do maybe like one or two big videos where we just put a load of stores in, just to finish off the series. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can still pop them down in the comments below. And if you fancy a chat, don't forget to find me on Twitter. I'm @JohnTSparrow. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.